Okay, we are live. So you want to kick us off?
Absolutely. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Dash Awards nomination broadcast. Before I forget, I want to make sure that everybody knows that all of the slides that we're presenting tonight will, in fact, be on our website. Probably not till tomorrow morning, but that's where they will be. So if people have questions about the nominations, that's where you go to check. Okay? First of all, thank you all for participating in the DASH program this year. It was a great year. We had a lot of participation and a lot of great work going on out there. So congratulations, everybody. You may notice that we have a new EMACT logo. It has the big number 40 in it, and that is because EMACT is actually celebrating its 40th anniversary this year, and we'll be honoring that milestone with a special celebration at that gala. So if you don't know me, my name is Celia Kuchar. I am the director of the DASH program. I'm joined tonight by Heather Hamilton, who is EMACT's president, and Heather will also be doing the group nomination work at the gala this year for us, and she'll tell you a little bit about that later. And Rich is our EMACT treasurer, and he is also going to be handling tickets for us, and you will hear more about that later. The first thing, I would be remiss if I did not thank our consultant team. Here they all are. I won't read all of their names, but I have deep appreciation to all of them for the work they've done for me this year. Their combined efforts this year have seen over 120 productions, so I'm certainly grateful for their time and their dedication. Thank you all. I still have openings for Dash consultants for the 2026-27 season. If you are interested, please drop me a line at dash@emact.org, and I will get back to you with how to get things rolling. We have openings for at least 3 or more for next season, and we hope to run another onboarding class for consultants in the fall. So if you are interested, please get in touch with me. dash@emact.org. Another reminder, each year we do an in memoriam at the gala for people in our community that have passed. If you would like them included in our ceremony, please forward the name of the deceased, the group affiliation, the date of passing, and a photo. You can also send that information to me at dash@emact.org. And another change this year is due to unforeseen circumstances with the town of Lexington. They are holding a special election on our usually Saturday date in August. So the Dash Gala is moved to Sunday, August 23rd. We will be starting things off a bit earlier, so our reception will start at 5 and the awards presentation will start at 6:30. So please make sure you mark your calendars for that. And as in previous years, please know that it's your responsibility as a nominee to either attend the gala, which we obviously prefer, or please send a representative to pick up an award for you. EMACT will not be mailing out any awards, and you'll hear us reminding you of that a couple of different times. Okay, so now I'm going to turn things over to Rich, and he'll go over the ticket information with you. Rich?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Tickets again this year will be $45 if purchased in advance. And all of the ticketing, we're expecting ticketing, most of the ticketing to be happening through the website online at emact.org/tickets. There is, as per usual, a fee associated with that. But it's just $3, so not too crazy. If you need to purchase tickets at the door, those will be $50 if they're available. All of the seats are assigned, as have been for many years now. So you want to purchase your tickets in advance. If you want to sit with other folks, if you're buying group tickets, you want to coordinate and purchase those at the same time. If you do purchase a group tickets, group sales of 10 or more will receive a $5 discount. That'll be automatic as part of part of the order. You cannot can combine that order with other orders for with discount codes. Some folks will receive discount codes. If you're a consultant or Lifetime Achievement Award winner, those will have special codes to purchase tickets. You do not want to combine your group sales tickets with any discount codes. The discount code will override the discount for the group sales, so you don't want to do that. Yeah, some people took advantage of this last year, especially with group sales. Tickets are transferable through the ticketing platform, so the purchaser can make the purchase for the group and then share the tickets through the ticketing platform. They can transfer individual tickets to other people. If you do print the tickets, you want to make sure you print single-sided. A lot of people we've seen in the past come to the theater with tickets printed double-sided, and it's a bit of a problem. So you do need a ticket to attend the event and to get into the door. So like last year, we'll be scanning tickets at the door. We're going to improve the flow a little bit, so we don't have the backup at the door like we did last year. So that's hopefully that'll be eliminated. We do ask that nominees sit on the floor. So when you order your tickets, if you're a nominee, please purchase a ticket on the floor. If you're lucky enough to be a winner, we don't want to have you coming down from the balcony to get onto the stage to receive your award. If you're an Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, you still need to order a ticket. You'll have a code to do that because your tickets are included in your award, but you do need to order a ticket so you have a seat. And if you do have any mobility issues, you want to let us know when you place your order. There's a spot in the order form to let us know about any mobility issues or special accommodations you may need, and we're going to do our best to make sure that we accommodate you. And for good measure here, we've got additional accessibility services we're going to be adding this year, specifically for deaf or hard of hearing folks. We're going to have the assisted listening system available. In the past, it's been available, but it wasn't widely publicized. We want to make sure that people know that that is available. Of course, the space is wheelchair accessible. We'll have special seating available for anybody in a wheelchair and a companion, and of course the ramp at the entrance to the hall and elevators as needed. So Lifetime Achievement Award recipients, again, you are entitled to 2 complimentary tickets, and we will provide you with the appropriate code that will get you those 2 complimentary tickets, but you do need to place your order and select your seats when in order to use those complimentary tickets. For the bar, we're trying to go cashless, so we appreciate people using debit or credit cards for that. So like we have in the past, but just makes it a lot easier and faster if we can be cashless. And one thing that we're trying this year, we're actually going to allow you to purchase drink tickets at the time that you place your order for your tickets. So you'll see an option on the order form where you can select the number of drink tickets that you want, and you can select either the beer and wine ticket, you can select a soft drink ticket, you could select a water ticket. You can include all of that in your ticket order. Hopefully that will help you reduce the line for drink tickets at the gala. We do request that the person purchasing the tickets be the person to pick them up and show their ID. We'll check them off on the list and hand you your drink tickets. I think
Thank
that's
you, Rich.
yeah.
Thank you. Okay, just another reminder, with respect to scoring, we do have an independent auditor that looks at all scores to ensure integrity and also accuracy. Once the consultant submits a ballot, those scores are sealed. So there's no getting the ballot back, changing the scores. Once they're submitted, that's it, they're done. Participating groups are always welcome to look at sample ballots, which are on our EMACT website. So as in previous years, there are going to be errors, folks. We do our best, but there are always errors. So we will accept changes through July 22nd, which is this week. Please note, all changes must be in writing. All you have to do is send an email to dash@emact.org. Tell me what the error is, and I will make sure that those get corrected certainly prior to the gala. We're also not going to pronounce every name correctly tonight. It's very helpful to us if you tell us how to pronounce your name. People in the past have done a really nice job for me and they syllabicate their names. So I put those right into the Gala script so we don't make mistakes on pronouncing your names. So please excuse us if we do that tonight, but hopefully you'll be able to help us with that. We haven't done this in the past, but we're going to do it tonight. We're going to honor 3 individual Lifetime Achievement Awards. And those Lifetime Achievement Award winners are Jack Dacey from the Dunstan Theater Collaborative, Kevin Dumont from the Dunstable Theater Collaborative, and also Holly Sullivan from the Weston Friendly Society. We look forward to honoring them at the gala. The other thing we're doing at this year's gala is presenting 2 awards on behalf of the American Association of Community Theaters. The first award is called the Diamond Crown Award, and that is going to be given to the Footlight Club. And the second award is the David C. Bryant Service Award, and that will be presented to Hugh Thompson from the Burlington Players. You will learn more about what each of these honors means at the gala. So congratulations to Footlight Club and to Hugh Thompson. And finally, I wanted to make sure that we announce ahead of time our Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, Impact Award honoree, and that will be Haley Unger. Haley is from the Black Dog Theater. She's done some wonderful work, and we're happy to share those accomplishments with you at the gala. And finally, please remember that all nominations are in random order. So Heather and I are going to take turns, and Heather's going to start us out.
Great. Thank you, Celia. Our first award is for Youth Performer in a Play or Musical. The slide ready, Rich?
Bear with me. I had a little technical
No
problem here.
problem. No problem. We're holding all good. Okay. Great. Thanks, Rich. Our first award is for Youth Performer in a Play or Musical, and the nominees are Joanna Fiddler, Weston Friendly Society of the Performing Arts, Mary Poppins. Yes.
I'm in trouble here.
No problem. Just take a second. Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Joanna Fiddler, Weston Friendly Society of the Performing Arts, Mary Poppins. Xavier Cormier, 1776, Greater Worcester Opera. Kiara Curtis, Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. Eleanor Walling, Fun Home, Common Thread Theater Company. Xavier Cormier, Grease, Theater at the Mount. Delaney Cuthbert, Weston Friendly Society of the Performing Arts, Mary Poppins.
Our next award is for set dressing in a play, and the nominees are Martha Brooks and Nancy King for Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. Shannon Fay, Into the Breaches, Footlight Club. Patrick Cleary, The Savannah Disputation, Burlington Players. Margaret McCarty, The Lifespan of Effect, Vokes Players. Martha Brooks, Bright Spirit, New Players Theater Guild. And Susan Denyar Perry, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players.
The next award is for set dressing in a musical, and the nominees are Doug Hodge, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Ken Butler, Glenn Fournier, Heidi Cerullo, Susan Massione, Jake Murray, and Juliana Dudziak, Rent, Mass Arts Center. Michelle M. Agilian, Juan Perez, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. David Bilodeau, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. David Allen Prescott, Grease, Theater at the Mount. Lauren Michael, Karen Panico, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company.
And the next award is for scenic design in the play, and the nominees are Betsy Flowers, Into the Breaches, Footlight Club. David Fisher, The Savannah Disputation, Burlington Players. Alan Bantley and Eva Enoch, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. David Fisher, The Lifespan of Effect, Vokes Players. Susan Denyar Perry, Steve McGonigal, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. And Martha Brooks, Blithe Spirit, New Players Theater Guild.
The next award is for scenic design of a musical, and the nominees are Brendan Chetwynd, Laurel Martin, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, the Savoyard Light Opera Company. Audrey Ellis, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. David Bilodeau, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Doug Hodge, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. David Allen Prescott, Grease, Theater at the Mount. Ken Butler, Rent, Mass Arts Center.
Our next award is for prop design for a play, and the nominees are Hoffer Cox, Noises Off, Needham Community Theater. Rebecca Margolin, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. Anne Bantley, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Martha Brooks, Blithe Spirit, New Players Theater Guild. Cara Schmidt, Ada and the Engine, Burlington Players. Mary Philpotts, Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild.
The next award is for prop design of a musical, and the nominees are Karen Panico, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. Lex Rage, Grease, Merrimack Valley Stageworks. Tina Marie Thompson, Anna McReynolds, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Anne Bantley, Brigadoon, Concord Players. Ken Butler, Vincent Ratzavong, Rent, Mass Arts Center. Patrick Cleary, Jason Hare Wynn, Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus.
And now our Consultant Choice Awards. These awards recognize contributions in categories that do not appear on the ballot. They are awarded by the consultants at the discretion of the consultants, and these are not scored. So they recognize achievement and contribution in the areas that I'm about to announce. Tonight, I will announce the name and what the consultant has chosen to give the award name, what show it was from, and then you'll hear more about it the night of the awards. So the first Consultant Choice Award is to Herman Shu for Best Lead-In to a Song by a Youth Actor for Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club.
The next award is for Danny Brick for Excellence in Dialect Work, in A Midsummer Night's Dream, produced by the Vokes Players.
The next award is for excellence in projection design, and it's going to Jason Hare-Wynn, Nick Wass, and Billy Thompson. For Ride the Cyclone, produced by the Theater Company of Saugus.
The next award is presented to Kristen Sane for excellence in specialty makeup for the Theater Company of Saugus's production of Ride the Cyclone.
The next award is to Sydney Grant, entitled the Badass Combat Award. For She Kills Monsters, produced by the Concord Players.
The next award, the Creative Community Collaboration Award, is presented to Ruth Bendig for Theater 3's production of The Great Race, the story of the Chinese Zodiac.
The next award is for Richie DeJesus for excellence in fight direction for Theater at First production of the aria of Obidi. Julia de Orbi, I think is how you pronounce it, for Theater at First.
Oops.
We'll learn more at the gala about how it's pronounced. I'm sure.
How it's pronounced, yeah. Obi.
Holding for a moment.
Yeah,
Binyi.
hold, please.
No problem.
Binyi. I think it's Julia
Daubigny.
Daubigny, right?
Daubigny, yeah.
Daubigny.
I took a little
Daubigny.
French in high school, so we'll
Thank
I
you.
don't know.
Daubigny.
That's as much
I
as
apologize to Theater at First. Daubigny.
Daubigny. There we go. All right. Great. Our next Consultant Choice Award will be presented to Lisa Eves for her production of A Work of Art, a documentary play with music, painting, life, and pictures, produced by the Norton Singers.
The next Consultant Choice Award goes to Quentin Capel for creature design for She Kills Monsters, Concord Players.
The next Consultant Choice Award is presented to Jeff Kimball and Jennifer Bean for original instrumental and vocal music for A Midsummer Night's Dream, produced by Vokes Players.
The next award is to Miles McCann for achievement in mechanical magic in the creation of Greased Lightning for the production of Grease for the Merrimack Valley Stageworks production.
The final Consultant Choice Award is presented to Michelle Gillian, Jamie Brown, Susan Harrington, and Div Sloman for distinguished achievement in inclusive casting for Arlington Friends of the Drama's production of Once on This Island. Congratulations to each of our Consultant Choice Award winners.
The next award is for sound design in a play, and the nominees are Mike McHugh for POTUS, or Behind Every Great Dumbass, the 7 Women Trying to Keep Him Alive, Footlight Club. J. Mark Baumhart, The Lifespan of Effect, Vokes Theater. Quentin Capel, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Ned Bailey Adams for Rope, Pecan Players. Robert Zawitowski, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. Phil McGowan, Susan Ruth, The Crucible, Marblehead Little Theater.
The next award is for sound design of a musical, and the nominees are Samuel Nicholas, Young Frankenstein, Riverside Theater Works. Todd Short, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. Brian Dozer, The Rocky Horror Show, Stage 284. Chris Albrecht, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Elliot Dupkak, A Little Night Music, Marblehead Little Theater. Bill Lopoulos, The Gondoliers, or The King of Barataria, the Sudbury Savoyards.
And the next award is for Specialty Ensemble. And the nominees are Noah Babb, Lauren Elias for The Gossips in the aria of Julie Adobny, Theater at First. Merrick Henry Xavier Cormier, John McAuliffe, Bilal Salash, the Burger Palace Boys for Grease, Theater at the Mount. Aaron Anderson, Sophia Mintz-Zaveris, Caitlin Eggers, Benjamin Hammer, Deanne Richards for the Quintet, A Little Night Music, Marblehead Little Theater. Allie O'Neill, Abby Waterhouse, Maria Barrett, The Bird Girls, Seussical, the musical, Riverside Theater Works. Valerie Sussman, Laura Holland, Braden, Ken Ziora, the Boylan Sisters, Annie, Needham Community Theater. And Miriam Abbott, Esme Martinez, Rosalie Shapiro, the Youth Ensemble in Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club.
The next award is for lighting design of a play, and the nominees are Betsy Burr, Lifespan of a Fact, Vokes Players. Tim Gregor, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Eric Jacobson, Something Intangible, Quannapowitt Players. Greg Mancusi-Ungaro, The Crucible, Marblehead Little Theater. Maximilian Kent, Rope, Tecan Players. And Daniel Clausen, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players.
And now for lighting design in a musical. The nominees are Byron Gray, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. Jacob Inman and Doug Hodge, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Jeremy Burley, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera. Billy Thompson, Jason Hare Wynn, Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus. Tim Gregor, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. And Peter Katz, Man of La Mancha, Walpole Footlighters.
The next award is for costume design of a play, and the nominees are Teresa Capacciore and Inspector Calls, Massasoit Theater Company. Laura Dillon, A Few Good Men, Marblehead Little Theater. Tina Zanier, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Elizabeth Cole Sheehan, Rope, Tecan Players. Lori Rabler, Karen Burham, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. And Kathleen Carroll, POTUS, or Behind Every Great Dumbass Are 7 Women Trying to Keep Him Alive, Footlight Club.
And now for costume design for a musical. And the nominees are Linda Tony's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. Dan Sullivan, She Loves Me, Weston Friendly Society of the Performing Arts. James A. Valentin, Jan Connolly, Cheryl Leonard, and Katie Stanton for Anything Goes, Hingham Civic Music Theater. Regina O'Connor, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Ryan Maloney, Grease, Theater at the Mount. And Tracy Wall, Brigadoon, Concord Players.
The next award is for makeup and hair design of a play, and the nominees are Trudy Olivetti, The Crucible, Marblehead Little Theater. Jamie Cook, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Mark Capizzi, Something Intangible, Quannapowitt Players. Karen Burham, Ada and the Engine, Burlington Players. Tammy England, The Trial of Ebenezer Scrooge, Attleboro Community Theater. Sean Cannon, Wait Until Dark, Cannon Theater.
And now for makeup and hair design in a musical. And the nominees are Louisiana Cruz for Richard O'Brien's Rocky Horror Show, Colonial Chorus Players. Jamie Cook, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Regina O'Connor, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Faith Brody, Kate Henderson, and Cara Guapone, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. Karen Burham, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3. And Ryan Maloney, Grease, Theater at the Mount.
The next award is for stage management of a play, and the nominees are Abby Ross, A Few Good Men, Marblehead Little Theater. Paula Ruberti McNabb, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Alyssa Palangi, The Lifespan of a Fact, Vokes Players. Brian Adler, Miss Holmes, Theater 3. Sabrina Hildreth, Shipwrecked, an Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. Heather Daly and Naomi Goldman, Noise is Off, Needham Community Theater.
And now the nominees for stage management of a musical. And the nominees are Nadine Saw, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3. Sarah O'Neill, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. Tina Marie Thompson, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Brian Adler, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Caitlin Faria, Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. And Jillian Whitney, Grease, Theater at the Mount.
This is just one more reminder to everyone watching that it is the nominee's responsibility to arrange pickup of your award. If you are unable to attend the gala this year, EMACT will not be mailing out any awards, so please make an effort to be there yourself, and if you cannot, please make arrangements so someone can pick up your award for you, since we will not be able to mail out the awards if you are not in attendance. Thank you.
The next nomination is for supporting performer in a play drama. And the nominees are Chris J.M. Maloney, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Casey Neeland, Radium Girls, Infinity Performing Arts. Karen Finale, Spider's Web, Arlington Friends of the Drama. Laura Lee Baer, Hamlet, Yorick Ensemble. Jay Gould, The Crucible, Marblehead Little Theater. And Morris Smith, Hamlet, Yorick Ensemble.
The next award is for supporting performer in a play comedy, and the nominees are Jillian Reed, Blythe Spirit, Dunstable Theater Collaborative. Elizabeth Bean, POTUS, or Behind Every Great Dumbass Are 7 Women Trying to Keep Him Alive, Footlight Club. Cassidy Guimarães, Into the Breaches, Footlight Club. Carol Allard Vansel, Blythe Spirit, New Players Theater Guild.
And the next nominees are for supporting performer in a musical drama. And the nominees are Nikita DeRosa, Rent, Mass Arts Center. Elise Clinton, Fun Home, a Common Thread Theater Company. Justin Boudreau, Man of La Mancha, Walpole Footlighters. James Dumas, Rent, Mass Arts Center. Christophe Doman, Once on This Island, Arlington Friends of the Drama. And Dan Moore, Man of La Mancha, Walpole Footlighters.
The next award is for supporting performer in a musical comedy, and the nominees are Amanda Raponi, Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus. Michael Cellularo, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3. Faith Brody, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. Amanda Atkinson, Cameron McIntosh and Disney's Mary Poppins, Weston Friendly Society of the Performing Arts. Link Bowen, Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus. Joseph Antognoni, 1776, Greater Worcester Opera.
And now for lead performer in a play drama. And the nominees are Pamela Kathleen Hill, The Waverly Gallery, City on the Hill Arts. Katie Swim, Ada and the Engine, Burlington Players. Alana Messier, Pressing Violets, Winterhouse Actors Studio. Emily Frey, Miss Holmes, Theater 3. Megan Trask, Wait Until Dark, Cannon Theater. And M. Sheeran, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players.
The next award is for lead performer in a play comedy, and the nominees are Jennifer Ellert, Blythe Spirit, Dunstable Theater Collaborative. Jason Rutledge, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. Larry Watson, Plaza Suite, Dunstable Theater Collaborative. Sarah Jones, The Seagull, Quantapowhat Players. Chris Wiley, Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. Michael Skirty, Leading Ladies, Walpole Footlighters.
And now for lead performer in a musical drama. And the nominees are Madison Cardona, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Selena Lopez, Rent, Mass Arts Center. Ethan Mantelos, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Kathleen Comer, Jesus Christ Superstar, Vokes Players. Alexander Boyle, Rent, Mass Arts Center. And Sal Garcia, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers.
The next award is for lead performer in a musical comedy, and the nominees are Chris Govang, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3. Nathan Lamont, Annie, Needham Community Theater. Josh Tellitman, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Adam Sell, Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. Chris Govang, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. Elijah Corbin, Grease, Theater at the Mount.
The next award is for choreography, and the nominees are Vincent Ratsavong, Young Frankenstein, Riverside Theater Works. Bradford Robinson, Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. Caden Scopoliti, Grease, Theater at the Mount. Doug Hodge, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Amy Nosowich, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera Company. And Samantha Breyer Jones Sullivan, Anything Goes, Hingham Civic Music Theater.
Now, before we announce the last few nominees, I'll review the nominated musical requirements along with information about the technical rehearsal before the gala. On July 21st, nominated musical finalist groups will receive an email from myself coordinating these rehearsals at the gala with details about the performance. Do not overthink your selection. It is simply a snapshot of your excellent work, so please keep it simple and have fun. Also note that you are limited to one number only. A keyboard will be provided, but please make sure your music director is available for the technical rehearsal. And please note that no additional instruments, props, costumes, set pieces, etc. will be allowed during the performance. There will be stage mics set, but no body mics. We will also have 2 handheld mics available, so please advise in advance if you will require a handheld mic. Also, soloists must use a handheld mic or you will not be heard in the auditorium. As I said, on July 21st, you will receive an email from myself regarding the technical rehearsal. The technical rehearsal will be used to check microphones, sound levels, stage locations, and lighting. Please bring 2 sets of sheet music to the tech, one for your music director and one for the booth. The order of your tech time will be determined in that email, and that order will also be your performance order during the gala presentation. And please note, as has already been mentioned, all performers, production team members, directors, etc. must purchase tickets to the gala.
And now the nominations for Outstanding Ensemble Performance in a Play. And the nominees are The Lifespan of a Fact, Vokes Players. She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. Something Intangible, Quantipowitt Players. Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. A Few Good Men, Marblehead Little Theater. And the Thanksgiving Play, Burlington Players. Congratulations to these casts.
Our next award is for Outstanding Ensemble Performance by a Cast in a Musical. And the nominees are the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee Colonial Chorus Players. Rent, Mass Arts Center. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus. Grease, Theater at the Mount. Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3. Congratulations to these casts.
And now the nominations for music direction. And the nominees are Marilyn Whipple, Man of La Mancha, Walpole Footlighters. Jacob Michaels, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Catherine Denny, Triumph of Love, Arlington Friends of the Drama. Ben Ocklers, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. Stephen Bergman, Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. And Derek Lacasse, Rent, Mass Arts Center.
The next award is for Direction of a Play. And the nominees are Zach Best, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players. Martha Brooks, Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. Quentin Campbell, She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. J. Mark Baumhart, The Lifespan of a Fact, Vokes Players. Trudy Olivetti, The Crucible, Marblehead Little Theater. Andrew Boncoto, Something Intangible, Quantipowitt Players.
And now for direction of a musical. The nominees are Jamie Cook, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Colleen Lavery McElhenney, Man of La Mancha, Walpole Footlighters. Kendra Tyne, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera. Jason Hare-Wynn, Ride the Cyclone, Theater Company of Saugus. Doug Hodge, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. And Allison Walters Short, Nice Work If You Can Get It, Theater 3.
And now, the final two nominations of the evening. This award is for Outstanding Production of a Play in the 2025-2026 season. And the nominees are Something Intangible, Quantipowitt Players. Shipwrecked and Entertainment, New Players Theater Guild. The Lifespan of a Fact, Vokes Players. A Few Good Men, Marblehead Little Theater. She Kills Monsters, Concord Players. A Midsummer Night's Dream, Vokes Players.
And the final nominations of the evening are for Outstanding Production of a Musical in the 25-26 season. And the nominees are How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, Savoyard Light Opera. Rent, Mass Arts Center. The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Norton Singers. The 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, Colonial Chorus Players. Grease, Theater at the Mount. And Matilda the Musical, Footlight Club. Congratulations to all of our nominees and participants in the DASH program this year. Once again, the DASH Gala will happen on Sunday, August 23rd. We will begin at 5 p.m. Parking is limited in Lexington, so please make sure you arrive in plenty of time to get your vehicle parked. Again, festivities start at 5, awards presentation at 6:30. Thank you to Rich Greaves and Heather Gallagher for helping me out tonight. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you all at the gala. Thank you, everyone.
And we're off.
Okay.
Right. Whew.